Hey everybody, Jeremy with Simple Disc Golf. Today we're going to be taking a look at Doomsday's newest offering, the Oblivion. This disc was not quite out yet, but it will be soon. I thought we would compare it to Doomsday's other overstable discs in their lineup, the Plague. This is in a uranium plastic, which is discontinued, but this is typically the most overstable version, but the other ones are pretty close. And the well-loved Cataclysm that I've had for a while, which is going to be should be a bit straighter than this, especially since it's used. But first, let's take a look at this disc up close. That is. First off, it comes in that nice retina plastic they've been doing a lot of. Looking at it from the side, it doesn't look very stable. Feels real comfortable in the hand. We're just going to play 2 or 3 holes compared to the other two. We'll see how it goes. We're on hole 5 here at Willow Valley. Not many holes here at Willow that I really need a driver for. You'll notice we're not on the tee pad. There's a big bee nest. So first we're going to go with the Cataclysm. Not always the driver I would take here, but I do take it off the drive sometimes, so we'll see how far it gets here. We're looking for just a straight throw past up over that rock right in the middle there. That was bad. The grass is a little wet. So we got alright distance off of it. Now with the Plague being so overstable, we're going to need to flex this. Going to be difficult with this being wet. Let's see. Yeah, just wants to fight out. Our last disc here, the Oblivion, I'm hoping flies pretty flat. I'm going to try to give a little bit of flex because I think it's going to be more stable than the Cataclysm. Let's see. Oh, I did not give it flex, but it was just dead straight. Let's go up there and see where we're at. First impressions are that the Oblivion hand feel is really good. I'm not a big fan of the Plague hand feel. It feels kind of deep. The Plague and the Famine are the first 2 molds that Doomsday ever designed, and if you look at them on the bottoms, you'll see a 1 or a 2 written on them. They're actually in a dual mold setup, so if they want to make Plagues, they also have to run Famines. So it'll be interesting to see if with this Oblivion coming out and the Psyops that just came out, if they continue to release Plagues and Famines or if they get discontinued sometime soon. Anyways, let's find my discs. So they weren't too far off each other. The Plagues right here, obviously. Where's my finger? Right there. Obviously it's a bit shorter. We got the right there's the Oblivion, and then over to the left is the Cataclysm that I hyzered out. Not horrible, all things considered. We're gonna play from the Oblivion because that would be the preferred landing zone here. I would probably take a mid or something from there, but today we're just gonna throw the Oblivion from there and see what happens. So for this shot, we're just looking for laser straight at those rocks up there, fading left just before them. So this could be actually pretty good for this. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to keep it low under these branches. Even if we just hit the rock wall, this is a par 4, so that won't be too bad. Okay, we're up there. So it did skip. We are kind of tucked away back here. I did bring a putter, not my putting putter though. I was just warming up at the beginning, so we'll see if we can make this. But right under this Widowmaker tree, that hopefully doesn't create a widow. That'd be good. Oh yeah. Anyways, so now if you've gotten to see how I would use it kind of on a hole, this is another hole I usually throw my Cataclysm on because I like landing to the left. Makes the approach a little bit easier. We're just going to go play Cataclysm, Oblivion, see how they go. We are going to be releasing on the right side here and just trying to mash on them. I am going to try to give the Plague a little bit of anhyzer, but the other 2 I'll throw flat. Also, Looks like they're gone. I was gonna say nature appreciation moment. There was some turkey out there. But yeah, we'll give these some throws, and then that'll be it. I cannot get Anheuser on that disc today. Give the Cataclysm here. Yep, a little bit of turn. Probably that tree branch is going to be in the way. That's pretty much what it does. It's pretty straight for me. That's probably about 275, 280 maybe. I'm not very warmed up today, and I didn't bring my chalk bag, so normally I can get the Cataclysm about 325-ish. But let's give this a try. Oh, I went low. A little bit of hyzer. Seems like it just wants to hold the line, though. We'll do one more in the field, just to rebate. So what are my final thoughts on this, flight-wise? The Commando is going to be a stable distance driver, and I think they've nailed it. Hand feels great. I'd say it's basically a Wraith. Like, the hand feel is a little bit smaller than the Plague. It's definitely more comfy in the hand than the Plague. It's a little less stable than the Plague, and it's a little more stable than the Cataclysm. I think it's going to end up with Wraith numbers. Anyways, I'm going to leave you with one last throw that hopefully I do not whiff. Get that way a little bit. Or I'm breathing heavy. It's a little warm out here. Anyways, let's see what we got. Ah, there we go. Just an ever little touch of flip, and then just fade. It's going to be your new, perfect, reliable, overstable driver if you've got a little arm like me. Anyways, have a great weekend, and as always, have fun out there.